Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minecraft, Quest for All Biomes. Well guys, today we are heading back to our little jungle base over here, where we are going to continue building. Now, the last build that I did, I named, and I would like very much for this one to be named by you guys. So if any of you guys have a name for our little island area over here, I would very much appreciate to hear it. Okay, but I do have a few caveats for you, and as you can see, I've been doing a lot of work over here. Okay, so, first little caveat. It needs to sound very fantasy-ish. So I don't want any names like um, New York or any real world sounding names. I want something very fantasy-ish for it. It also has to fit with the style of a jungle lake place. So anything you guys can come up with for that, that would be amazing. So yeah, okay. Down to business, guys. So, what have we been busy with? As you can see from the map, we have been very, very busy. Okay, let's take that out. Okay. So, what we have been busy with is we have cleared this entire area over here. It's into 1 block deep water, and the reason that I made it 1 block deep is just so we'll have this as a foundation to build on if we need it, which will be much easier than going down to the bottom of the lake. We can always clear it down further later. Here's where the beacon was that I was working from. I moved it, actually. It was originally over there, if you guys remember from the end of the last episode. So yeah, we have been very, very busy with that. Now I've got a ton of chests over here that are full of stuff. Got the shulker boxes over there, that ender chest. So let's see. Over here, got stuff in there, and all of these over here. And I've got my shulker boxes ready with various different things. So over here, I was trying to work out a way how are we going to do lighting in this city. So I think the best form of lighting, like I said, I wanted to go for like a pseudo redstone theme with this city, with the jungle city. So we are going to be using these lights. So now I had the problem, if we're going to be putting these lights in the floor, how are we going to power them? And then I realized redstone blocks work. I've first tried levers, I've tried buttons, I've tried tripwire, I've tried all sorts. I don't think I actually tried tripwire, but I should have. But anyway, maybe we can try that some other time. But yeah, redstone blocks work. The rest just gets washed away, so that was no good to me. So what is this monstrosity, Thais? I hear you asking. This monstrosity is our block palette. It looked pretty strange with all those vines over it, didn't it? Didn't it? But yeah, guys, these are the blocks that we are going to be working with. We might not use all of them, but they are what are available to us in this region. Because remember, these people are very, very, very isolated. They're completely surrounded by jungle. And if you look at the map here, I've actually started, if you look in the direction our little arrow is facing at the moment, there's that grassland up there. I've actually started planting some jungle trees there to cover it in, to make it completely jungle. I'll eventually do that. But yeah, that is what I'm hoping to make this place look like. It's completely surrounded by jungle, completely isolated and away from everything. So that is the idea. And as you can see, there are jungle trees in all directions from this lake. So yeah, so these are the blocks that are available to us within this area. If you guys can think of any more blocks that would be available to us in this area, please let me know. Because, of course, a bigger palette means better builds. More choice, more diversity is always awesome. And these people would be very creative, you know. They'd have to be to live in this sort of circumstance. So, what have we got over here? What is this, you ask? This is a very strange texture. Well, it's melons. You might not be used to seeing melons, so you might not be familiar with the block. But yeah, we've got melons to work with. We've also got oak wood and oak wood planks and oak wood logs. But you're in a jungle. What do you mean you've got oak wood to work with? Don't you only have jungle wood like this? No. The underbrush for the jungle is largely made out of oak wood. Interestingly enough, I was quite surprised as I was chopping down the trees to find that out. I always thought it was just pure jungle wood. So yes, we do have oak wood to work with, but more common would be the jungle wood from the larger trees around here. So these are the leaves that we have to work with as well. I've done them just with a sky facing there, but also with plank facing, just so we can get an idea of how that looks. Next we've got stone, mossy stone, and cracked stone. We've got cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, and stone walls. We've got, of course, granite, diorite, and andesite, all which can be found in the ground underneath the jungle. Speaking about that, it would be cool if like some of these rocks were biome specific, like you could only find them in biome specific. Maybe not these particular ones, but make certain types, like maybe a black granite or a different type of grey rock that would be found only in certain biomes. That would be pretty cool when you're going underground, just to be able to see that you're in a new biome just by the type of rock that you've encountered, like alabaster, quartz, or marble, or stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. So anyway, we've also got, of course, the redstone stuff with these redstone blocks over here. And the redstone blocks have a pretty cool effect where if you touch them, they've let off the particles like that. So that's an effect we might be able to use somehow. Not too sure yet, and it lingers for quite a while. Then we got our unpowered lamps, our powered lamps, the redstone bricks, and some more stone here, chiseled stone over there. Then, a very, very interesting thing that I did is vines. Vines are all over the place in this jungle, and I think we're going to be incorporating them into our build quite heavily. So what I decided is I needed to see how things looked with vines. So over here we have the very same setup as the previous one, just with vines all over the place. So you can see how the various blocks look with vines on top of them. And some of them look quite nice. I actually like the look of the jungle wood planks with the vines on them. I think that looks really cool. A very interesting texture as well, just because you don't see it that often, is the melon with vine on it. That is super cool. I'm definitely going to be using that somewhere. I'm not too sure where yet to incorporate it in, but gonna come up with some use for that. Over here is the typical stone with vine, granite with vines. The thing that I was most surprised with, guys, is take a look at this. This here is diorite. I usually despise diorite. But this diorite with the vines on top of it, in my humble, honest opinion, looks amazing. Now, I don't say that easily, because I don't like diorite. I think normal diorite looks like birds' droppings. So yeah, that to me, it's not such a nice block to use. But I understand certain builds can be built with it, and they do look pretty cool. But it's just a way of disguising that sort of bird poop look in the diorite itself, and I think vines do an excellent job of that. It breaks up that look, and it looks so awesome. It looks like an old ruins or forgotten ruins of some sort. It looks so cool, guys. I really, really like the look of this green on the white like that. It looks so cool. Then, of course, we've got the standard grey and green over there. Then another interesting thing you don't see too often is redstone blocks with diorite. This could be quite powerful in certain situations. If we want to highlight something to draw the eye, I think that would be a good look over there. Redstone block with vines, not it's alright, but when you add the particles to it, it really, really looks cool. I don't know, for those of you that are more fey with redstone than I am, if you can let me know if there's a way to keep that particle effect going, like constantly, it would be pretty cool, because I think it looks quite nice like that. And then, of course, the lamps with the vines as well. So those are the building tools that we've got, guys, for this particular area, the blocks that we're going to go for. So, as I said, if any of you guys can think of any other blocks, let me know. One more thing that I want to show you, though, is we've got clay down here. So do you guys think we should include the clay into the building thing? Like they harvest clay from the bottom of the lake and bring it up and add it to their buildings. Because that would really, really open up things in terms of colors we can use and all sorts of things. Maybe we should limit ourselves, like, I don't know, to green dyes for clays and stuff like that. Because there's not many things to dye the clay around here. So there's black, we've got squid ink, bone meal, of course, from the skeletons and stuff. So we can go for the blacks and the greys. Let me know, guys, if you think we should add clay or not. If I don't hear from you, I'll probably add the clay. But if you guys are really against it, I won't. But we've got the whole mesa that we discovered. So that's really nice. That if we could add clay, it would really open things up as well in terms of building. Now, if you look over here, guys, this is some of the most beautiful grass you will ever see in Minecraft. This green, guys. I was hungry, sorry. This green makes me hungry. No, this green is beautiful. This is a stunning color of green. I'm really fond of green when it is the right shade. When it looks like that, I don't like it. It's, but this is beauty. I think the only green that I like better than this is when it's like that green from the original Minecraft grass. That was as close, I think, to my personal preference for green. Like, if you look in this that green for me is amazing. But anyway, this grass, we have to incorporate this into the build somehow. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do it, but guys, this green needs to be part of the build. So this whole terrain over here, you'll see there's grass under the water. Now that's very, very strange, but that's how it formed naturally. I didn't put those grass blocks there, otherwise they would be changing color into dirt, I think. So I didn't actually put those grass blocks there. They were part of the natural terrain. And yeah, so that's pretty awesome. I don't know why, but it looks like a whole algae covered rock, so it really actually gives a nice feel to things. But yeah, as you can see, it maintains that super green look. So this whole area probably in the lake will have that super green look to it, which I'm so excited about. It will already give us a nice vibrant, bold sense. Also, the type of style of buildings we're going for, maybe we're going to have like a mesh of old and new. So we'll have buildings like these jungle temples scattered around. Not exactly like them, obviously, but that sort of style scattered around. But we'll also have more modern buildings in it as well. So yeah, guys, that's a bit of thoughts. Now, as for the time-lapse, which we are going to transition to after I've done explaining things, is what we are going to be doing in the time-lapse today is we are going to be going through this whole area and starting to lay down where we want buildings to be. So what I'll do is I'll switch to cerulean skies, and I'll put them way up high in the sky, and you guys can watch me as a Thijs run around here like a crazy person, filling in stuff. Now, some of you guys might have noticed that Thijs looks a bit different sometimes, and that is because I run cerulean skies through a LAN server, and for some reason Thijs is picked up as Alex. Now, I don't know why that is. I've tried changing it to Steve as much as I can, and tried using my normal Minecraft skin. I don't know if it's a bug in the game. I've done some research, and some people are saying they also have that trouble, so it looks like it is a bug. Hopefully they fix it at some stage, but the post was like from a year or 2 years ago, so it doesn't look like it's top priority. But yeah, if I look different, that's the reason why. I'm not cheating, I'm not doing anything funny. It's just that for some reason I'm rendered as Alex. That's why I look different. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the time-lapse that's going to end out today's episode. As always, my name is Thijs. I wish you all a very good night, and God bless. Bye!